What's up, everybody? It's your favorite tractor trailer's favorite nerd, and today we are looking at the Magic Square Motormaster. We're going to be doing the Minosaur here shortly, but not today. Or maybe the Minosaur's already come and been reviewed. Hard to say, really, but I have a feeling that's not the case. That being said, what we are going to do is look at this guy, go through his accessories. I haven't decided whether we're going to do the Minosaur mode now or wait until we have the other pieces for Minosaur. I'm missing drag strip and, actually, I'm missing all the limbs, to be fair. So I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do. So let's just all fly by the seat of our pants, you know what I mean? Let's live on the edge. YOLO. So he comes with Motormaster's gun. I think it's kind of iconic, but that might be because of my love for the characters, but it seems like one of those guns that like you remember. Anyway, purple plastic, no paint. I thought it was going to be able to peg into the top of his truck when I looked at it, but doesn't seem to. He will hold it just fine. He also comes with Motormaster's sword. This is sculpted nicely. Once again, pretty iconic, I think. And black plastic with a silver blade painted. To be fair, I guess you could pull this look off with weapons. I don't know, what am I doing? He'll hold that as well. And let's look at the trailer alt mode. So it rolls okay. I don't know if, like, it feels like these should sit up a little bit further, but I can't get him to really stay up, so to speak. It plugs in with this small little peg into his chest, but once again, it's not the best connection there. It will hold, don't get me wrong, but like, you know, if you just lift this up even a little bit, like you can't pick up the whole thing with this, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to like lift them both together, I suppose. Which I guess is ultimately small potatoes, but I just feel like it's not the best connection. That being said, the purple paint on it looks great. We're gonna remove the trailer. I wish that the back looked a bit better. This part looks great. The red looks good on it. The purple looks good on the feet that are coming through down here, as are all those bits, purple bits. We'll set that to the side. The cab looks fantastic. Purple paint on the cab looks great on the windows, as does the silver grille, the silver around the headlights. The headlights are painted, the front bumper is painted, the fuel tanks are painted. Yeah, no issues here. This looks fantastic and works well. And there it is next to Tiger Tracks. So, I mean, pretty nice. Let's go ahead and get him transformed. Untab the side wheels and the fuel tanks with the doors. What you're trying to do is get access to this piece that has to swing under to the other side, and then that will allow you to fully extend the body, and you can tab in, I guess, the knees into the top of the cab. We're gonna fold out the arms and then the hands. Once you've done that, you can flip your flap to cover down. We've seen them do this before. It works well, you know, especially for a Legends class figure, so more power to them. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And then you can disconnect the arms, and you want to rotate them out. Get yourself some room to work so that you can pull the head out, so to speak, twist the head around, and now you got to work with these little things here, so to speak. So flip it there, flap it, spin it, twist it, sit in the middle, right? Flip it, flap it, bop it, etc. Then you've got two tabs here. They have to line up with these two corresponding ones here, and then you can fold in the gate. Now this is a bit of a pain to get lined up. Part of this is because the materials are feeling better. But there, like I said in the Shockwave review, that means there's going to be some growing pains, and I think that we need to be patient because I think that the payoff is going to be worth it once they really figure it out. So I'll get this tabbed in, and then you just flap your arms over and flap your head down. Now for the lower body, first you can tuck in these little pieces on his waist that stick out to the side. Untab the legs, and then you have to untab the bottom of the foot and swing, I guess open this up first, my fault. Swing this out. This faux foot, like cab here swings down and then lands in front of the bumper, and then this piece spins 180, and then you're supposed to rotate the tire. I hate stuff like this. I think you can do it even better than that, but I'm not sure if I got it quite right, but you get the idea. Bring that down and around, bring this back flap over, that tabs in, and then your fuel tank swings around to the other side. So same for this side, you're gonna unlock the toe, swing this piece out, this fake grill swings down and lands in front of the bumper. This piece spins 180, and then you're supposed to turn this wheel, and I hate it. Actually, maybe. I think it maybe was already spun and just wasn't spun back. That might have been why the truck didn't roll quite right. Bring this back down. This flips over, tabs in, swing your fuel tank around. I'll get them cleaned up. We'll take a look at them. All right, so let's talk about them. Let's get in tight, so to speak, on that head sculpt. Pretty good. Forehead's a little intense, you know, but pretty good, I think. No up or down. You do get a down with the flap, I guess, but it, you know what I mean? I guess for the sake of a picture, you could do it like if they were looking over the edge and you were taking a camera and shooting up. You could fake it, but no real proper up or down. You do get a swivel where it plugs in. Face is painted pink, the eyes are painted purple, and look good. Let's back out a taste. You get purple paint here on the chest. You get the gray outline on the chest. That looks nice. You get the waist swivel. You get the ab crunch forward. You get the ab crunch back. Good to go. Shoulders, ball pegs. Get you up to 90 degrees. Get you around for 360. And get you a butterfly forward to the full range. You get double jointed elbow and a bicep swivel. You also get a wrist swivel. And some sculpted detail, but no paint on the arms. The hips, T-jointed ball joints. They get you just about the full Van Damme. I say we give it to them. And if you lift the waist flap up, that does have the gray paint on it as well, you get the full Monty. We'll back out a taste. Thigh swivel around the socket for the ball joint. Nice sculpted detail there. Double jointed knee. Purple paint on the knee, purple paint, silver outline, silver windshield wipers. Same down here at the bottom, including the faux grille and bumper, and then some silver detailings inside the leg for no good reason other than to look good. You know I like it. No ankle tilt down or up, but you do get the full range of the rocker. And there he is from the back, so to speak. Pretty clean unit. Size comparison wise, there he is with our usual suspects. Not Kaiser Sose, no, but instead we have Iron Factory Blaster, the original release, and a Hasbro Stunticon. And there he is, of course, with Iron Factory Tarn. So, pretty big fella. No issues. Final thoughts wise, we'll start with the negatives, and they are few. I gotta strike the rolling one because I think that's because I had the wheels in the wrong spot. No big deal. Love to strike negatives off the list. However, I do have to include a couple things. How the trailer connects to the chest, I'm not a big fan of that. I feel like it could have been done better. I also feel like it could have been more secure. There's a little bit of a tolerance issue in regard to getting the backpack pegged into the wheels. That's because the wheels don't have a specific place to peg into the chest, it seems, once you fold them inside, which would have fixed the problem, lined them up perfectly. And they probably didn't have to worry about that when they had that super nylon-y plastic. But because they're switching materials, there's going to be some learning curves, and I say we give them a pass on it. I have to point it out, but I say we give them a pass. In the same breath, this feels much better than Shockwave did to me, so they're already on an upward swing. It would have been nice to have a little bit of paint details on the arms, but outside of that, I mean, that's really all I got for negatives. And maybe an ankle tilt up and down would have been nice, but that's really, I mean, I'm nitpicking. Positives wise, this thing just as an action figure, like, you know, combine mode notwithstanding, like, just because I can't speak on that yet, like, this thing is up there for figure of the year, I think, for me so far. Like, it's in that discussion. It's really exceptional. The engineering and transformation are top notch, clearly awesome. The appropriate accessories are here. They don't integrate super well, but I don't really care about that kind of stuff. I just mention it because it's like a thing you're supposed to mention. And maybe they do integrate better than I know. I haven't looked too much at the instructions, to be honest with you. It's It's painted wherever it needs to be painted. Yes, I could use a little something on the arms, but I mean, that's me kind of grasping at straws. Like, there's plenty of paint detailings on the legs. There's enough to get you by on the chest and pelvis. It's all clean. Transformation's fun and intuitive. The articulation is pretty much 99.9% there. This is a knockout figure. This is phenomenal. So yeah, 100% a strong recommend from me. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.